Close attention.
Nice. Let me tell you, why are we all gathered here? What is it? What is this Republic Day? What is it? How many of you know what is Republic Day? Okay. Let me tell you the beautiful thing about India. What do you think is the most beautiful thing about India? Shall I tell you one thing? I think on 15th August, you all celebrated something. What is it? What happened in that Independence Day? What did you... Okay. What do you get independence from? From where do you get the independence? Okay. What is that independence is all about? You decide that you are not going to be ruled by somebody else. You are now going to be free to be ruled by your own self. Country, India as a country, was ruled by somebody else. Others used to decide what we should do. That is, what curriculum you can have in the institution. That is where the Lord Macaulay came out and brought this entire educational system. University model education came into the country. Are you all able to hear me? Acha, fine. Just not that, what laws will be implemented here, what will be the punishment for somebody if they commit this crime, that crime. So all that was decided not by us, not by Indians. It was decided by whom? Britishers. So on 15th August, what we had? We had the independence from Britishers. But what happens after that is most important. What is that? When you get the freedom to govern yourself, rule India by our own self, how do you govern? On what basis we will run this country? It's such a big country. Can't imagine. It starts from the Himalayas, from the Kashmir to Kanyakumari. It's such a big country. And I think, we have the second highest population in the world. If you look at the world around us, anywhere, if you go to Germany, you will only see the Germans. They speak only one language, which is German language. If you go to France, they will speak only French. You go to Spain, everywhere, it is the world, across the world you go, you see very distinct identity for each country. But when it comes to India, imagine a country which has, I think, so many countries in itself. Why do I say so many countries? That is a different, each country, which is normally the concept of nation state, that each nation will have one particular identity, and they, based on that identity, they make a country. We have different states, different regions in the country has a different distinct identity. Keralites speak a different language, Malayalam. They have a very different food habit. They have a very different, their culture is very different. If you go to Tamil Nadu, it is completely different from what it is in Kerala. Their food habit is different. Their religion is, the demography is different. Everything is different. So, how do you govern a country? From Kashmir, Haryana is completely different. Punjab is completely different. Every district, every state is different from each other. How do you govern? On what basis can we govern? We require something, right, which will decide the relation between everybody, all the stakeholders in the country, in the state. What are the stakeholders in the state? See, country is made up of what? First and foremost, any country is made up of what? We the people. So, if you look at that document which governs this country, what is the document called? Constitution of India. Correct? If you look at the Constitution of India, and the very first word in the Constitution of India will be we the people of India. So, who is the most important here? Each one of you, and collectively all of us. We the people of India. What we do? We decide. What do we decide? That we take that constitution. That there was a lot of efforts to deliberate. There was a lot of deliberation. There was a constituent assembly formed, which discussed how this country is going to be governed. Whether this country is going to be a communist country, or whether this country is going to be an authoritarian country, or whether this country is going to be a democratic country. We chose which path? Democracy. You will see in the Constitution, in the preamble, we the people of India, the word democracy will be there, democratic. This is not any country which only talks about who makes how much money. No. It doesn't. It is not the country which only expect few people to have all the money. This country will always look for those people who don't have money, those who don't have resources to go to the hospital, those who cannot go to the schools to study. This country will care for all those people. Those who are not, there are two people, haves and have-nots. Somebody who does not have the resources, who does not have the money, who does not have better resources at home to pursue his or her dreams. So, this country decides that it will care for all those who does not have the means and resources and facilities. So, this country decided to be a socialist one. That is why you will see the word socialist. Then this country is not of one religion. Only Hindus, only Christians, only Jains. You will be shocked to know that India is, to large extent, is mother of lot of religions. Many religions have come from India. Buddhism come from India. It spread across the world. You can go to Japan, you can go to Myanmar, many places you will see Buddhism as the religion now. There are a lot of Buddhists. Jains, that has come from India. All these are different religions. But our country is not a Christian country. It is not a Jain country. It is not a Buddhist country. It is not a Hindu country. It is not a Muslim country. It is a secular country. What does it mean? Everybody in this country has equal rights, equal respect. Everybody will love each other. Everybody will be treated equally, irrespective of their religion. Yes? So, that is the foundation that we, the people of India, decided to govern this country. After we got the freedom, how do we govern this country? We decided one path, and that path is there in the form of Constitution of India. And this Constitution of India, which Did not happen in one month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years. No, no. It took from 1947 to 1949. It took how many years? Almost 2 years and few more months. Additional, it took only to discuss and deliberate what are going to be the principles on which this country is going to be governed. What is going to be your right? What are your fundamental rights? What is it? What do we mean by fundamental rights? The rights which nobody can take from you. That is your right. Each individual, every Indian will have that right by constitution. Nobody can take away your right. That is what fundamental right. What are the rights which you have? There are different rights which are given in the constitution. What are the limitations? If police is powerful, police cannot do anything, everything as they want. There is a rule. As per that they have to work. Judiciary. What is the judge is supreme, anybody can say, no. There is a limitation to their rights also. What is going to be the relation between legislature, judiciary, executive? There are 3 different pillars of this democracy. What is going to be their relation? All that is decided in the constitution, and we adopted this beautiful constitution. The best possible constitution in the world. It was adopted on this day. What is this day? What is the date? Date. 26th of January. We adopted this date. But this was not the day when we formed the constitution. No. Constitution was ready in the month of November itself. We did not adopt it because this 26th January was very, very important. The first flag hoisting of independent India had happened on 26th January. The importance of 26th January was such that our founding fathers did not want to just leave this day. Though the constitution was ready to be adopted in the month of November, we did not adopt in the month of November. Rather, we chose to wait up to 26th January and celebrate this day, 26th January. It is a very auspicious day in the struggle of freedom struggle of this country. I am so glad that you all have come to celebrate that basic principle of India. This day we are going to celebrate those values of India. What are the values of India? What are the things I told? What is this country? Democratic. Let's start from the order of constitution. How is this country? What is this country? You read the speech. Where is that girl? Tanzia. Where are you? Come here. Where is your speech? You read it once more. There are, come. 4 values you read. Where are those values? Okay. Achha, these are the values about these 3-4 things. That, what is this?
Sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic.
Okay. What do you mean by sovereign? That nobody else will govern us. Now onwards, we Indians will govern ourselves. Right? So first value is what? Sovereignty of this country. We are sovereign. Second is socialist. You all understood what is socialist? This country is a welfare state. Here we will care for those who does not have food, those who does not have resources. Hello, no. Do you have any other mic? Power is not there. Those who does not have resources. This country is just not for those who have money. It is for everybody. What is the third value? Secular. Right? What is secularism? This is for all the religion. This is the most beautiful part of India is we have a unity in diversity. No matter how many religions we have, no matter how many languages we speak, we all are one, Indians. So this is a secular country. Then we have democratic republic. We are not a dictatorship. We are not a communist country. We are a democratic republic. China is a communist republic. What is communism? It is a different concept. I think you need all to learn it in your teachers. It is a teacher's responsibility, not my responsibility. But anyway, I want you to, when you talk about India, this day of Republic Day, you should first imagine what this country is all about. Such a beautiful country. The founding fathers of this country had sacrificed lot. For almost 100 years they sacrificed to make this country free. But when it is free now, when we see this freedom, when we breathe this free air, it is just not, just like that, it did not come. All those sacrifices were for purpose, and that purpose is in the preamble of the Constitution. I want everybody to read that preamble of the Constitution. Can we have a reading of the preamble of the Constitution? What is preamble of the Constitution? Yes. Let me read the preamble, and I think the kids will not be able to understand much, but the elder kids should be able to understand. This is the Constitution. I want one big copy of the preamble. I think, do we have it here? We will display a very big copy of the preamble in the campus also, because this is our country. I will tell you, I will read something, everybody should repeat. Is it fine? Stand up. So, this Constitution of India, we are all celebrating the Republic Day because this Constitution we adopted on 26 January in 1950. What is this Constitution? What it says? It starts with, we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. This is the preamble. You all have gathered here because this document was read first time on 26 January 1950. We are here to celebrate that reading of this document. This sentence is what you just read. This is the adoption of the Constitution. That these are the values of the Constitution which was adapted. I want you all, remember this. Always, never forget the values of the Constitution. We all are Indians. We love this country. This country is the one which has, when the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru made the statement, at the stroke of midnight, when the whole world sleeps, India awake for the light and freedom. Means he was the biggest historian. He did not say that there was darkness somewhere. No. He meant that the values which he was talking about, the India's value, the Constitution, what it was, the values of the Constitution is unique to our country. We have to cherish our values, learn more about the country, understand the sacrifices our founding fathers made to make our country what it is. It is the greatest country in the world, and we have to make it more better. Yes. And how will it happen? Who will do it? Each one of you have to do it. Yes? Are you all with me? Will you all put great efforts to make this country great and greater again? Yes. Thank you all. One and all, thank you. छोटा कर दे समाज